Hello everybody and welcome back to the ARP Neuro Library. My name is Jake, I am your trainer, and in this video we're going to be talking about the benefits of the hand bath protocol for your fingers, your hand, and your wrist using the PRS device. So one of the reasons the hand bath is so successful has a lot to do originally with this direct current. So always running from the black to the red. Keep that in mind because that's very important in the setup. That's the reason why we have the black clamshell on the bottom of the palm where the hand is at and a lot of the inflammation and pain is at. And the red is on the opposite side of the scapula. The idea behind that is now we're running that current, drawing out inflammation to the longest pathway possible. And the further we go, the more we can draw inflammation. The beauty of that as well is you're also contracting those muscles, you're waking up dormant muscles, and you're increasing blood flow. And then on top of all of that, we now have water, which acts as a magnifier. So now on top of the 245 times per second contractions and the blood flow and the direction of the current, now you have water acting as a magnifier, which certainly increases the healing process. With this protocol, we're going to be using the 2-pin lead system. Now with your PRS, you might have two options of clamshell pads. You might have this smaller one here. As you can see, it's much smaller than the other one, or you might have this one. Sometimes they're going to be red also. It does not matter red or black. I just happen to be using the black to remind you that the black lead is going to be on one of these. Now for this particular video, I'm going to be using the smaller clamshell pad. So with your black lead, you want to place that pin right into that clamshell pad. Just like that. Next, we'll take the sticky pad and we'll place the red lead in this 4x2 sticky pad. Just like that. So just to give you an idea, the clamshell pad in Stretch's case, we're going to be treating his left hand. So we have the black clamshell pad on his left, and then it's going to be the opposite scapula with the sticky pad right here on the right scapula, going horizontally with the red pad. So red pad on the scapula and the black clamshell on the bottom of the palm as he's got there. So for the hand bath setup, as you can see here, I just have a basic tub. Anything will work so long as you can keep your hand nice and flat. The water isn't as important as far as temperature is concerned. I will say that I do usually go warm water just for patient's comfort. Now take a close look at this clamshell pad. As you can see here, there's that hump. That's the side that does not have the current coming out of it. Now as I flip this over, that's where the current is at, and that is where you're going to place that sponge. Sometimes you'll have a blue sponge as well. It's not going to make much of a difference. It does the same job. We place that on top of the clamshell, and then that goes on our palm. Now if you notice, the cord is actually going between my index finger and the thumb. That's just because that makes it a lot less clunky to wrap it up. Now, any wrap will essentially work. You just want to get something that will secure it to your hand. I just happen to use the PRS issued wrap just so you guys can be comfortable in using it yourself. And then you just want to secure it to your hand. Now, as you can see here, once I have it wrapped, I'm going to check underneath. Again, just making sure that it doesn't shift position. The sponge is still in place, as you can see, and the clamshell is still in the right direction. Those have a tendency to flip, so just be careful of that. Now, once you're all set up, you'll just go ahead and place your hand in the water. You want to keep it nice and flat in the tub. So just go ahead and place that purple power button, wait for the beep, and now you can actually fire it up. Again, hitting it individually will slowly climb up that output power. If you hold it down, it goes up a lot faster. Now, as we continue to press, you're going to feel different sensations, which will cause compensations. As you can see here, there's that hand curl. We're kind of looking for that. The idea behind this is we want to be able to get to as much force as possible. And in order to do that, there's going to be some sort of compensation. Essentially, all you want to do is take a deep breath in through your nose and then slowly exhale. Now on that exhale, that's when you want to try to extend the fingers and then once again, keep that hand nice and flat to the tub. And every couple of minutes or so, I want to encourage you to try to increase that output power. And then throughout that entire time, you want to try to push those numbers as high as possible. So with this hand bath protocol, you want to do this for about 30 minutes. And I would recommend between 3 to 5 times per week or when that inflammation or pain go away. All right, so there you go. There's the hand bath protocol. If you have any questions regarding this protocol or other things that you would like to see that you do not currently see in our PRS library, feel free to leave that in the comment section below, or you can reach out to us at info@arpneuro.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and this is your hand bath protocol.